Pumpkin!
Okay, we're live! Hi, everybody, welcome back to Pokerole Mystery Dungeon. Echoes of the Forgotten.
I swear to God, I'm gonna do a coffee animation so that whenever we take like a break in the middle of a session, I can make you put that up on, like, switch to that scene.
And you said that when we go live.
Yeah, well, my brain is lagging behind. Okay, Bean.
Send him via text when you have those kinds of ideas.
It's one of them ideas that pop into my head. I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably mention this.
Alright, now I
Yeah.
gotta remember which gen Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan go to.
2.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on, let me double check that, because...
I think they're 2.
I thought there were one.
No, they're 2. They was introduced in
Hitmonlee.
frickin'.
Hitmonlee Generation.
It was introduced in God, what is the second?
Gen 1.
Are they?
Yes, you're thinking of Hitmontop.
Oh, you're right. Hitmontop is
So-
the Gen 2. Never mind.
So, both the Hitmonchan and League are in the same gen?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hitmontop's the
I'll be
only
right
Gen
back.
2, and I'm pretty sure Tyrogue is Gen 3.
Well, those ends have been put away, so water should have a little more stable frame rate. No promises, though.
Yeah.
Crash.
Anyway, you guys all eventually are, you guys pretty much wind up making a clearing for the... You guys finally see the peak of the mountain. You can see everything from there. And for some reason, you can see Wigglytuff waving at you in the distance. But every time when you do a double take, he's gone.
I'm pretty sure we'll be tough screwing with us at this point.
Well, it's better than you know who.
Yeah.
You mean Chansey?
Oh,
Nice
please
job.
don't let her... You feel the ground shake.
Nice job, Water. Nice job.
Oh, you know, every time you guys say, you know who, I'm gonna have Nit say, oh, you mean Chansey? Without fail. Just like,
I wish I could put them horizontal and just have them, like, tackle Nit off the cliff.
just like, just,
Probably him getting injured and having a forced treatment. I wonder how long it is. Cause I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to for him to figure out how to not say her name.
it'll be funnier because I imagine they're like, oh god, and then just wham! It just goes flying.
Which exactly is what happens as you get hit by a pink blob.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Once he's out of range, Bean's like, I wonder how long it's gonna take for him to realize don't say her name unless she's absolutely needed.
I wonder if she could have beat the Corviknight. Yeah.
Like, no,
Hey.
I kind of imagine more like you see Bean go off and just like you see Nickel flying off and you just like see the little star when Team Rocket goes blasting off again.
No, I imagine Bean sitting right next to Nit. Here's Nit say the name.
Really,
Backs
like
up.
scoots
Like,
away.
legitimately takes a single step back and just
No, you said
immediately.
next. No. Seth said next to. Seth said next to, not behind. Meaning you're at my side.
Fair.
So I just take a scoot to the side, scoot away from you to get tackled by Chansey.
And like in the distance, you literally do see the star of like the blasting off again as he goes out of sight.
Huh. Must have really blasted off this time.
He'll be fine. He'll probably be back in an hour or two.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Every time I see that star, I think there's a joke here. I don't know where it is.
Question: Why do I hear like the faint voice of a Meowth?
I have no idea.
Team Rocket blast off again.
Well, might as well get the tent
Very
set up.
quiet.
Might as well get the tent set up tonight.
Yeah. If anyone needs some more, hang around me.
Yeah.
I'm going back underground.
Alright. Don't ruin our campfire, buddy.
Don't oversleep either.
I won't.
Otherwise, Nip might come back and throw you up on the ground.
Don't sleep either.
I helped set up camp.
Well, you see, Yori
I
somehow
just
got-
realized this knit pause, Dottie. Here they are! Look! The Ninetales models paws on Dottie!
Okay, meanwhile, while they're setting up camp, knit with Nurse Chansey.
And this is
See?
why you always
I'm
wash
dirty.
your paws after a meal.
I'm going back.
She's forced. No,
Just-
you
just
can't. You're with Chansey
walk
now.
away.
You're with Chansey now. She's gonna catch up
No.
to you.
No, I just imagine.
No,
Ted
you
just
don't
starts trying to talk,
understand.
And then
You
it
don't-
just starts walking away.
And like the next
She-
thing you know, she grabs you by one of the tails, one of your tails, and she's immune to the Ninetales curse.
She just yanks you.
Where do you
Like,
think
nuh-uh.
you're going?
What?
I'm not done giving
What
you
would
a
hap-
lesson.
What would happen if Knit sat there and forced Bean to grab its tail? It was like, fine.
I'm nowhere
You
near
wanna
you.
be a
None of us are
pain?
anywhere near you. You're alone with Chansey.
No, I mean like eventually. That would be pretty funny. Just like, fine. You want to angle
If
me?
you're
Fine.
trying-
Grab my tail.
Well, the thing is, the curse only happens if the Ninetales is it. If it's done against the Ninetales' will.
That's
You
fair.
have no control over it. So if anyone does touch it, they're cursed without your consent.
Except for the only one who actually does touch it all the time would be Aaron.
Yeah.
And
That's-
Chansey.
Aaron's a
And Chansey
goat.
because she's a beast. Aaron's the goat. Chansey's the beast. I'm just here.
I'm pretty sure you
Anyways.
said ghost, not goat, but okay.
I said ghost.
Okay, I didn't hear you.
Hey, Bean!
No, it was just funny hearing Aaron's the goat. Just like look at this tiny like ghost creature. That's the goat right there.
That's the goat. Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
yeah, Yori.
goat.
Hey, hold this pole. Hold it vertically.
hold it.
I'm trying to get it anchored.
All right, I hold it vertically and it's extra still.
Oh,
As you see him lined up, finally pulling out what looks like a small wooden mallet and starts pounding it into the ground. Okay, you let go now.
I let go. Be good.
He pushes on the pole. That ain't going anywhere.
Good.
Unless Nick comes flying from the sky and crashes on it.
1 second later.
Now I'm pretty sure like JSU would do an Ultra Instinct Goku like.
Literally a second later. Wham! I'm here.
God.
And you pretty much see he winds up uprooting the pole with his landing.
I grabbed the pole before it could fully topple. All right, I'm landing this thing again. Feel like what momentum can do. I feel good. All right, hammer back in.
Nid just lays down on top of the tent.
Get off the
Nick,
tent!
get off of the tent.
We're trying to put it up. You just knocked it down.
Yeah, I get it. You're funny, but you sincerely like taking me off, man.
Bed.
It's not as bad as a 10. Now get off of it.
I don't know about that.
Thank you.
Besides, you're immune to the cold. You can spend the night out here.
Unless he want to hang out inside.
Yeah, it's got a couple
Unless he wants to hang out inside, in which case he can.
It's gonna get pretty cold up here tonight
Worst thing about it
once the
is
sun goes down.
Which is why we're setting up now.
fucking great.
I have hold the pole up for Yori to anchor it again.
Yeah,
You know what Knit does?
Bear.
What?
You see, I know what Knit will do. Knit will walk over right beside the tent and start right on the edge of it, start permafrosting the ground.
Maybe
I was going to say, wait till it's
Or
propped
he
up yet.
maybe show that to your dad and see if he can help us get it.
Okay, so that the pole's back in place.
Maybe. So put it in the backyard. and
Now
put
to put
Oh.
this next one on top.
whatever we get out of that, we'll put towards this.
Do you mean to hold that one steady, or
No, this one
is it
just
too tall?
screws. No, this one screws on.
All right.
Okay, so the center pole. So pretty much as you see him like piecing together what looks like a big old dome tent
Yeah.
meant to keep the sand out, or whether it's an all-rounder storm tent.
Maybe put the steaks in the air fryer. Whatever, put the steak in the air fryer.
I don't know about doing that.
Mhm.
Search.
Babies.
Ta-da!
That took a while to set up, but hey, at least we're good now.
And if Doug wants to pop up, he can pop up right inside the tent.
Nice.
No,
Just
the
warn
sad
them,
thing is we're
it's-
gonna have to take it down in the morning.
It's
I know.
Wind does not affect me down here.
I mean,
No, but it being freezing the ground does.
Yeah, Knit literally freezes the ground right beside the tent. Like completely, like permafrost type of
Do you
freeze.
not understand how far? Like he builds burrows pretty far down, and if you did that,
Do you know what? Good enough. That monk.
I'm about to say, if
You know,
you did
he-
hit him, he would just charge up in metal and like a metal claw you, and then just go back down.
you know, Bean's
Whenever
like,
he's sleeping, he's just a grumpy old man. He pulls out a shotgun, tells you to get off his lawn, and then goes back.
right. Bean looks at Knit permafrosting the tent down like, hey Yori, is this a good idea? Is what he's doing a good idea?
I
Oh,
don't
he's
know,
not
and I don't care.
permafrosting
I'm
the
not
tent
paid.
down.
We're not
He's
paid enough.
literally
Alright.
permafrosting a giant patch of the ground to lay on.
Oh, okay. I thought he was permafrosting the tent down.
No. No. No, if he wanted to do that, he'd just freeze the tent to the ground. Which would also lower the temperature inside the tent, by the way. So
Which
will
you do
him
not want.
permafrosting right next to the tent, but still,
Right.
because the radiated cold throughout the floor of the tent.
Actually, ice is a pretty good insulator.
Yeah.
We just don't know what kind of ice Knit uses. Because there's different kinds, you know?
I'm heading in to set up my bag.
Same here. Bean goes into tent. I said Bean. Thank you. Goes into tent.
And
Yes, I looked up a tent prop just for this scene.
You know, just throw them on top to show that they're in. Who else is in the tent? I assume Astrid.
And water.
I was about to put myself in there, but yes. Are we just?
There you go. They're in the tent. I assume
Are we
Aaron's
just?
out here with
Are we
me.
just stacking on top of each other?
Pretty much.
Yep.
For a visual indicator that we're all in the tent. Yeah.
The perfect balance on the tip of the tent.
We need.
Pretty much. Also, by the way, just so you know what these bags look like, you know what those straw nests that most Pokemon use look like?
Straw nests.
The ones they usually sleep in. Except these ones are made. These bags look like them, but they're made of cloth instead. And they pretty much unfold into the shape.
Yes, yes.
Pretty much, eventually, as the night rises around, this moon comes out. It definitely drops down in temperature. Bean,
Mm-hmm.
you wake up in the middle of the night with a really bad need to pee.
I'll look around. And like,
In the middle of the night, Nit's like moved his way in front of the tent a little. So like Bean walks out and just slips on ice.
what? Gets up, carefully maneuvers my way across the ice, finds a tries to find. Is there any plants up here?
Well, there's no plants, but there's rocks.
Whatever. I find a rock and I start peeing on it.
It's a Geodude.
Yeah, but
I wouldn't be that cruel.
No, it's a Graveler. Actually.
Even worse.
I'm not gonna do that.
That's
But
what I'd do.
It's an inanimated object. It's an inanimate rock.
It's a regular rock.
Except, well, now it's a yellow ice rock.
like, so are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I step back
Though
inside.
there's one thing you do notice is it's like you do notice that Aaron is awake, floating around. Ooh,
Oh dear.
pretending to be spooky as they circle the tent.
I try to act a little bit spooked as I walk back inside.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Zara,
I don't feel okay.
You
Looking
know,
concerned, I
the
enter
thing
in.
is, they're not scary at all.
I know, I'm just playing along with them, making them feel good. I want to make sure he feels satisfied with his little performance.
Oh, also, just so you know, where Astrid seemed to have moved over and fell asleep on top of Yori
Reasonable enough.
without even realizing.
Still though,
Eventually, you're waken up by a loud.
you see Bean's eyes shoot open.
Right now. Torchic! Torchic! Like you hear a loud Torchic. Oh crap.
Oh,
Remember that?
Everything's gone. Ha!
dominoes.
Yeah, we're playing dominoes.
Those were something else, actually. That was
Dominoes.
that was Mahjong.
Oh, what's the
Mahjong.
Mahjong?
Ugh.
It looked like dominoes.
Ugh.
If you walk outside the tent, you just see Doug with a rock in his hand, just like, because he heard a bird, and he's like, I swear.
Torchic!
I slowly wake up
Speaking of, someone's missing.
who is?
Astrid.
I'm reloading in.
No, Aaron
Oh,
wasn't the one
somehow.
outside.
Found them.
Oh,
They were stuck.
there we
They
go.
were stuck on water. Well, I've had better sleep, but I've also had worse.
Hey, at least we're still alive. That's good.
Yep, time to start taking this thing down. Hey, Doug,
Yeah,
you mind just breaking the ground around that stake?
sure. As Doug just like he just kind of like digs around the stake and just like kind of pulls it out.
All of a sudden, you watch as the entire tent collapses back down.
Nice.
On top of someone who never got out. It's like you're always sitting there like, oh yeah, I forgot something in the tent.
Nobody else in there.
Oh yes, I forgot to. I was expecting to go Met jellies.
Unless Nit somehow managed to sneak his way into the tent. Otherwise, it was
As it was all
How do I? So I'm just gonna delete the tent now.
Yeah.
Yep. Now we
have
got.
to go take.
Now we got a long trip to get back down.
Yep, I'll be back.
By the way, you wanna know something cool about some more civilizations in the desert?
What is it?
Where?
You see, they're actually connected by an old human technology.
What do they call it?
They call them trains.
See Bean freeze for a moment. Did you just say trains?
Yes.
I've read about trains at the
Oh,
library.
I thought you said trainee or training.
Yeah, trains. And
Gosh, dang it.
I've had a fascination with those things, man. They're good. I like them. The amount of speed you can get with those things. Use potential speed.
I can outrun it.
I know you can.
I won't be going in the same direction, but I can outrun it.
Again. The speed and power. Speed. It's good. Good stuff.
You know, if Hiroshi was still with us, he would love to learn. He would love to see one in person. In the background, you also hear Torchic once more time before in the distance you hear, "Shut the hell up!"
He might get out.
That reminds me of a joke I heard once. Or joke from someone I know.
Let me guess, it was the Kekleon brothers?
No, it's actually from a. It's from a G. Wanna know what it was?
What?
Okay, back then we also had a Torchic civilian, but he was an adult. But every morning at dawn, without fail, he would say the most. It was kind of outrageous what he said the immediate moment he went up to the roof. He just yelled out the word penis. Eventually, he stopped when someone one morning was up before him. And it's like you heard penis. Shut. I found it funny.
That sounds entertaining.
Yeah.
I'll be nice and I'll walk down the mountain with you guys. I'm not gonna take the shortcut.
Well,
Yeah,
unless you want to make a giant slide tunnel. That would be a lot of fun, actually. But
That would actually be cool.
Some of you are big. Actually, maybe.
I mean, you can pull it off.
Only person who wouldn't be able to fit would probably be Nit.
A tunnel of tunnels.
I mean, unless he were to lay
He
down
could just coat. He could just coat the
ground in ice and just slide down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he can't control his
his
velocity, whatever that is.
Seen in Ice Age.
Speaking of
like
Nit,
Ice Age.
Hey Nit, you feel something digging in your bag. Not
He's
just any
gone.
bag. Your jelly bag.
Uh-oh.
Just inform him when he gets back that some of his jelly is gone. It's like a penalty for stepping away. Anytime you step away, one of the kids gets to you. and does something. It's not harmful, but it just does something.
Hey, what Nit wanted me to do to him is like give him an allergy to jelly.
Oh no, that would be torture.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that.
Do I have to roll for like the smoothness of the slide?
No.
Okay, you're just gonna trust me.
Well, if you make it big enough, we can send down Nit first, and he'll make it slippery and smooth.
Yeah, that'll help. I want this. I
Boo.
love that.
All right. Well, guess I'll start digging a big slide tunnel or whatever. Ugh.
Hey, Nit, you back?
Yeah.
Well, just
He
so
agreed
you
to make
know,
us slide. Let's
and just so you know, you felt something digging in your jelly bag.
Of course I did. Nit, you have seen Nit look at his jelly bag and grab out whatever's sitting there digging in it.
You wind up finding Astrid, who's covered in strawberry jam.
You just see Nit kind of not drop him, but set him down and just stare at him. And then look at Bean and go, "Your child, your fault. Get me more jelly."
Oh, so now it's my kid. I mean, I'm not offended, but yeah.
You will see Nit look at Astrid and just grab out the rest of the jelly and just set it over there like, you know what, fine.
And
Yeah.
like you see Aaron join in.
Something tells me you've been influencing them.
I wonder
just-
why.
Not just my kid, I guess.
Oh. I hope you all know Nit knows nothing about these two. You all have not explained anything that you figured out about them to Nit.
I don't remember what we figured out.
They're royalty.
I said that out of character, but it's like, oh yeah, they're basically a prince and princess we found on our adventures before. We found them in in an egg in a yellow crystal, and then the egg hatched eventually when we came to previous element.
The egg in a yellow crystal. You'll see Nit just kind of think back to the freaking. It's like. It was like an orange yellow jelly that you're referring to as just crystal sloy.
Continuing on with being like, yeah, and then, like we found record of that. Hey, the Forbidden Kingdom has a missing child. And we were like, when we got the egg, we did research like missing child. We're like, oh, what was the child at the time? I figured out it was an egg. Like, oh,
And not
Well, these
only it
people
was the
has-
queen's egg.
and now it came twins, and well, now we have Aaron and Astrid.
Ah. You're still paying for my jelly.
I know that. Don't
Hey,
use the kid.
here's
Don't use the
something.
kids to pin the blame on me.
If we turn the kid, we eventually get the kids back to where they belong. The queen might reward you with all the jelly you can eat.
Are we sure the queen's still there? Is it like a lost kingdom or whatever?
No, it's a rejected kingdom. We can't. It's hard to find, but if you know where to look, we can find it. Me personally, I have no idea where to look.
Well, I know. Well, I know it's built itself in the heart of an old human it's a massive old human ruin.
Okay, there's another hint we got context too.
This ain't your normal human ruin. This thing is
Oh.
massive.
You've seen it just kind of
It's a
stare
How
at you
massive?
and be like,
It's a
what
massive
the
remnant of the old world before the continents broke
And-
apart.
All right, is there any
And
assumptions of
what-
what it was before it turned into the kingdom?
Yeah, it used to be an
Or-
old human. I think the word was city.
City.
so what the heck is a human? It says.
Water, do you want to
Oh.
take over that one? Or do you want me to do it?
Here's the true question. Would Water have pieced together about Knit based on the fact of him purifying crystals? Because Water knows why Water can do it.
What I might have forgotten because it's been a while, but
Fair.
Surprise me actually hurt. Oh yeah, Doug, watch out for orange crystals. Don't touch them.
What?
Yeah,
I
no
eat
yellow,
more.
orange crystals.
Oh, I've been eating them.
oh god.
If you've been eating them, how have you not turned? Those are dark Gaia crystals.
How have you not turtle?
It's a rock.
I mean, I was eating them. I'm fine.
I believe I was fine when I got my hands on a couple.
Something about Knit saying, I ate them. I'm fine.
As the world starts to turn into a bunch of squiggly lines.
You just see Knit shrink.
You ready to take a check at it. Look and see if it's good.
Did you actually make it to the base of the mountain?
Yeah, I'm about 3/4 of the way there. I just want to make sure it's a good diameter.
You might want to widen
if
it
I
a
just-
bit more for him.
Alright.
What if I cover it in ice?
That won't make it easier.
It'll make it
okay.
smoother.
You don't understand what we're doing. You were gone while we were discussing this. We're making it bigger so you can go down there first to make it smooth.
Right.
Fair.
And then the rest of us will follow
I
behind.
don't care how smooth it is because I eat rocks.
Right.
You just see
You're probably
Doug
already
just
at the bottom.
Look at it and just start rolling. Like, that's done. And just start seeing him roll down the hill. Full speed.
Yeah, you better be glad I can't learn rollout because my plan was to use my XP to learn rollout and just go down.
The question. What would you do for rollout?
No, I mean rollout's a move that could be learned, but I can't. Like drill burst can't. But for
Yeah, the
rollout, what I
question
do is
what would you do for rollout?
like, what would I roll?
No, what
I
would
just
you, no, what would
what
you
would
be
I
willing
do?
to do for it?
Willing to do for it.
Because I can give you a piece of magic jewelry that has it.
You know, I'll have
Sorry,
to
but
have to
you
sit
say-
and think on that.
you saying what would you do for it? Is
I would
my
climb
brain
Mount
started
Everest.
saying
I would climb Mount
what
Everest.
do for a Klondike bar? Like, my brain keeps going with that every time you say, "What would you do?"
What would you do
What
for
would you
what
do
would you
for
do
it?
for a Klondike bar?
Like, I don't know
I'd
why
climb
my
Mount
brain
Everest.
works this way.
But yeah, no. Doug finishes. But yeah, no. I mean, Doug has kind of been carrying, so not
Nope.
carrying, but he's been doing a lot of damage. Anyway, Doug's like, okay, finished.
Okay.
Big man, go down there and freeze it. I don't care if I'm bumpy, but I mean, I don't want them to get injured. Go.
Like Yori looks at Bean, winks.
I want ice ball. Ice ball is essentially the ice move version of rollout. Anyway, I guess you've seen it. Just look at it and go, okay, and just start sliding while placing ice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Breathing ice.
Well.
Except for one part where he intentionally raises it up. Not much, but just enough to kick people up. Just once, in like the exact middle of the ramp.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
But yeah, no. In all seriousness, I'd have to look and see, like, if there was a possibility of me getting a piece of jewelry, I could do something. I have to look at all the ground moves, because rollout, I would have to be able to learn what is it?
Defense curl.
Defense curl. Yeah, to make it useful to me.
Actually, you don't need defense curl to make it.
I know it just adds one extra dice.
What does submission do?
Dex fight brawl 6 smash.
Oh god.
The user recklessly struggles with a foe to pin it to the ground.
Alright, continuing on with the story.
Anyway, Bean, you first.
What do you mean, me first?
And you just get shoved down.
Like,
I don't trust
What?
what Nit did. He may have tampered.
really?
You can melt it. Melt the imperfections.
Oh, okay, I mean, alright. If you know me, I like speed. As he just leaps down.
If
Like,
you go
completely
full
dives
speed
down to go,
If
make
you
sure he
go
goes,
full speed down, can we do something to see if he even notices the bump? Because he's going full speed down.
You know what?
mind you, the faster he goes, the hotter he gets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but then you'd be melting the ice itself.
Which is what I was concerned about initially.
Pretty
But he
much.
said, no, you're gonna complete, we're not iron out the imperfections. Alright, have a rough journey down then.
No, pretty much like this. Pretty much like in case Nit decided to like put a booby trap in there
Alright,
because we
so,
go down first.
right. So Bean goes second, he's going down fast.
See.
That's two
Oh my
ones.
god!
And that total is 2,
4,
4, 5, 6,
5, 6, 7.
7.
That is 7 dice, right?
7 successes, yeah.
No, is that 7 dice rolled?
Oh,
5, 6,
1,
7.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Too many.
Alright, never
I was
mind.
gonna take
Screw
your
that roll then.
I was gonna take your Dex survival alert to see if you caught the booby trap.
That's a 2.
That's a 2 on a success.
Well, you do catch it, but you almost don't. You see where
I assume I.
Nit decided to make an ice ramp in the middle of the tunnel, so someone hit their head on the ceiling.
I'm melting it.
It was meant for one person in particular, by the way.
For me.
Yep, retaliation.
Well, I ended up melting it.
In the background, you hear "Banzai!"
That'll be Joy right before Nit or being fully melted. Just wham!
Yeah, but I ended up fully melting it and getting back on track. Sliding down again.
And like as you hear screaming, and all of a sudden you see Yori, like you hear the sound of Yori going "Woo!" All of a sudden you watch as Yori just rides the wall around you, goes on the ceiling, and somehow passes you in the tunnel.
Oh, it's on! Bean gets on his feet instead of on his feet and starts bolting down
You know what?
as fast
You
as
know
he
what
can.
Nit will do?
What?
Nit's gonna put a wall at the bottom.
Oh, hold on. Let me
Nit's
check
gonna
something.
Looney Tunes them. Hearing Bean, he's just like, fine. And just Looney Tunes.
Oh, that's good. That is
It's in
good.
a
That is good.
toothpaste commercial.
Meanwhile, like, hold on, I'm gonna roll Dex Survival Alert again. That's 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
4, So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Please, God, Jesus.
Oh my god. That's
That's
a
a
zero.
single success. No, that's a single success.
Oh, is it? Okay, it's
Got
a
4.
1 success.
I assume I catch it head on. No, I catch it ahead of time, basically.
Pretty much, no. You catch it as you literally crash right into it.
I hate this.
Oh! Halfway
And all of a
through the
sudden,
ice.
and then all of a sudden, Yori comes crashing into behind you, and you go bursting through the wall.
And that's when
Oh,
Bean gets up, pissed as all hell, marching
ow!
toward Ned like, Ned, what the fuck?
I had to break your speed somehow.
Oh, I'm
Going
sorry.
down too fast.
What do you
Like
mean going
just-
down too fast? You already passed me. Quite literally passed me. Think I was going too
Oh yeah,
fast?
then how'd you go down before Yori then?
I went down first. I had to melt a bump they had in the way, get back up to my regular speed, and then Yori passed me.
Ow! I kind of want to do it again.
Nice job, you hurt Yori. Ned, if you're gonna be a spiteful piece of crap, do it elsewhere.
I still kind of want to do it again. That was awesome.
It was cool all the way up until the wall.
Like seriously, like I went on the freaking ceiling with how quick I was going.
I imagine the two Zoras are just sitting there like legitimately laughing their butts off.
Well, actually, one is you see Astrid giving you a dirty look.
Bean's also giving you a dirty look.
You've seen it look at Astrid and go, "Hey, it's your fault."
No, it's not. Bean says,
Yep.
it's yours.
By the way, has Water and Masai chosen to jump into the tunnel?
Yes,
You two been
Yeah.
silent this whole time.
I
If
must.
you want to butt in, you can butt in.
Oh, I'm watching.
No, I mean, alright, just want to include you in the RP, man.
Hey, Water!
I'm just trying to stay awake.
Hey, Water, you want to know something cool you could do?
Slide down.
No, you
Water
can use
slide.
you can use your scalp chop as a snowboard.
Mm.
If anyone
No
gets
matter
the
what you say.
reference.
Hmm. No.
You know how they use those giant clam shells for sandboarding in SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Pretty
Basically
much-
that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just don't lose your head and get it replaced by coral. You might get smarter.
Well, based on their size, I'm pretty sure you use them as skates, actually.
Well, Masai eventually comes out the bottom of the tunnel.
His scowls are Heelys. Anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Masai, you wind up seeing this happening.
Yes. I'm watching.
Though you probably had a lot of fun in there.
Oh, I'm ready. Just I'm ready to jump right in.
What's so you did jump in?
I'm in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you came out the other side.
Oh. Jesus.
Yeah, you were going fast. You were going full on Tombstone style. Arms crossed and everything.
Yeah.
Even your aura sensors were floating up behind you with how much speed you were going. Well, for Water, eventually Water comes down the tunnel. Eventually comes out after you.
Whee!
Though you see Water's pretty much grinding on his scalp chops.
He's like Shadow the Hedgehog. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
Well, escape a mountain strategy. That was a fun way to do it. though I have a headache now.
Should have made you guys pay tickets for that ride. Anyway.
I can't wait to actually get a proper figure for Aaron. Instead of having to use
yeah, because it's.
instead of having to
it's
use the stock token.
Oh.
Anyway, so where the fuck are we?
Desert, I'm assuming. That's what you said going to the bottom of the mountain led to.
Well, to the other side of the mountain. Okay,
yeah.
so let me get my bearings. As you see, Yori is looking through the map. Okay, so we're on the other. Okay, so we passed through the mountain, but didn't come up where the mystery dungeon exited. So So either we're somewhere along the mountain range somewhere. Once we find an additional landmark, I should be able to help. Get us when the stars come out, I should be able to use the star chart. I should be able to use the star chart to help guide us to a local landmark.
Okay, how about I throw a rock, and if it makes a squeal noise, it sounds like it's a ground Pokemon. We can go off that if you want. Also, question: in the little desert, how often are sandstorms?
That really depends on the wind. The wind can range quite wildly, so semi-common.
Well, I guess we'll have to hold the torch as like he points over to Bean. I guess we'll have to hold the torch through it so you guys can just follow me because I can see in sandstorms. It's kind of the whole condition of digging. Anyway,
and ironically, you're faster in a sandstorm.
Yeah.
You're even faster than Bean.
Well, yeah, because I'm fat. I get my speed increases and his decreases. I'm also double immune to it, so I'm immune to it. And then if something made me not my typing, I'm immune to it still. So,
All right.
Oh.
Assuming we made it. Assuming, how far did we make it down the mountain, basically?
We actually made it all the way to the very base, where you see that whole area is very arid and dry.
Well, ready to get that sand skipper ready?
Yep.
Bean cracked his knuckles. All right, here we go again.
Bang, 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 bang.
Clang, clang, clang. Ah!
while you guys do that,
Oh,
I'm
my
gonna scout
finger.
around.
Hold
I
on.
should move a little bit faster
mm.
than the rest of you.
I told you not to put
Okay,
your finger there.
Oh, I'm sorry. If it looks like a a hook hole for your finger, I'm gonna use it.
Like as Doug's walking off, he just turns back. You have fingers?
All of us have. Well, basically, I stuck a little port of my paw in there. Basically, that's basically a finger.
Okay.
Some of us have fingers, at least. Hey, man can dream.
Two of you have fingers.
All right, ready to hoist this thing?
Yep. Doug, take point.
All right.
Yes, you pretty much see what looks like a
A sand boat
pretty
from
much.
Avatar. All right. The question is, how do I make this thing chug along? Or slide, I guess.
If only we had a flying type.
Or an air move. Move based on the movement of air.
We have a flying water.
I have icy wind.
That'll work.
That'll freeze it though. That's
Wait,
the
what
thing.
if we
and to make
combine it with Ember?
Wouldn't
You're
that just make
genius.
it wet?
Yeah, no, wait, hold on. He makes a point here. Icy Wind plus Ember. Mine's a fire type. His is an ice type. The elemental types should cancel each
That
other
would
out, but the effect should be the same.
Dude,
That'll
It's still
just
propelling us
create
forward.
water.
how fast are your embers? I'm scared now. Are they evaporating? Like,
Well, considering, let me show you. Looks up. There's huffing out flames.
yeah, but I don't know
And
how
all of
hot
a
they
sudden,
are.
except
I'd
it
touch
more
them,
looks
but
like Bean is just sticking his tongue out, going.
What the? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Hold on.
Except, and all of a sudden, he tries to get the fire to come out, and then all of a sudden it goes whoosh.
There we go.
I mean, if I no, I don't think that'd work. I don't think I could like dig to where I can drag you guys to, and
You
then
might
Yeah.
want to practice
the
that
moon
fire
to go
ember a bit more. It looks like your fire pipes are getting clogged. With
Hang
all
Look
on.
at
the
the
sun.
sand.
He just starts clearing his throat constantly. Like 15 minutes later, you see him vomiting up. So like,
If you weren't a fire type, I'd tell you to drink water. And if we didn't have a water type named water in here,
don't. Wow, I can actually breathe. I can breathe.
I don't think Yuri can though. I think you put it straight into Yuri's mouth.
I'm fine.
All right, let's try. All right. Let's try that again. Looks up and tries Ember again.
Nit, you take the middle point behind the sail. Being you're going to be on the side to defrost that
Defrost.
wind.
All right, here goes nothing. Hops up.
Even though
You ready,
physics
guys?
should say this should not work
We make it work.
because cartoon logic is on our side.
What? Never mind. All right. Let's get going, yo.
Jesse Pinkman. Anyway, like Doug's just standing on the front because he can see.
And you see Yori take point behind next to the steering wheel and Masai, do you wish to drive?
Yeah, I'll drive.
Because it looks like a bit of a steer. It kind of looks like a pirate ship steering wheel.
Yes.
And you're pretty much the only one tall enough to actually use it besides Yori, who stretches his things, but you could see over the wheel.
I put my
Yeah.
scarf over my right eye. Everybody aboard.
Oh, great!
Aye, Captain.
We turned him into a sand pirate.
You know what? Actually, no. Doug's not standing at the front. He just placed a rock like on like the sail, so he has a little crow's nest.
Yeah, being like etches a skull and crossbones into his. You know, he still has that mining helmet. He loves that mining helmet. Puts it back on. All right, BRTs, let's get moving.
Well, I did not expect this adventure to become like a sand pirate adventure.
Wait, hold on, guys. Guys, hold on. Start digging through my bag. Who wants sand garbs? I pull out like the different outfits we got when prepping for this thing.
Oh yeah, we better put those on before we go anywhere.
Yeah.
Only two will probably be fine. Will be Masai and Doug, because Masai's a steel type and Doug is a rock ground, I believe.
No, I'm just ground.
All right, so
I can use rocks, but you know, it's because I hit the ground hard enough to knock the rocks down. But
yes, yeah, that makes sense. So we got a couple spare sets of clothes.
So,
If you want to dress up as a pirate, go on ahead. Find out what I'm dressing up as. Bean puts his helmet away and replaces it with his new hat and wears a poncho. It's like, all right, consider me a desperado then. Desert
See, pretty much
desperado.
Yori pretty much wraps himself up in the cloth, and pretty
Yeah.
much it's meant and puts the goggles on.
Nit, what do you got? What do you want it to look like?
What?
We got desert garbs. I forgot we
Yeah.
got desert garbs for a moment. Then I realized, hey, we got desert garbs. I
You
give
guys are
everyone their
dressing up to
desert
be
garbs.
sand pirates.
Nit literally
Sand
just
pirates
puts
or
on a bandana.
whatever.
Like literally, that's it.
That's
He
it.
literally just covers his mouth with the bandana. Not even for look. He's doing it
Fully.
purely because he gets tired of the sand.
Right. And
Yeah, I
water.
tried-
What about you?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm trying to wrap myself in clothing and all that to get the sand out.
So pretty much,
Yeah.
Water is the swordsman of the crew. I'm the navigator.
Huh?
And I'm the
Doug from his
speed
crow's
demon.
nest looks down. He's like, huh?
I'll be right back with
You wanna-
Hey,
He's,
Doug,
he's
you want
basically
an
the
eye
shinobi
patch?
of all of us.
That would limit my vision.
I mean, Masai made one of his. Never
Plus, I
mind.
can see in the dark just fine.
Well, apparently
Yippee
we're all
ki
dressed up.
yarg.
Yes. Listen, you're gonna give me a cast of the sail in the right direction. Yar.
Just throw me a black bandana up here. I'll tie it around my neck to fit in the
I
cape.
I ball one up and toss one to him. Here you go.
Cast the sails.
All right. And if we happen to come across a herd of desert Pokemon, we could probably ask them for directions.
We're gonna take their booty.
We're
Don't
not
push
taking
it.
anything. We're just gonna be trying to navigate.
Yar,
not-
as sand pirates do.
Actually, we're not. Actually, I don't see us as sand pirates. We're more sand privateers.
Yeah, yar.
If they attack us, I'm dragging water with me, and I'm just using him as a water gun.
All right, let's get moving.
Yar, they never
As
seen
we begin
water.
the process to get moving,
They won't know what to do.
I guess.
Water sitting on the other side of my side. Well, Yori's holding the map.
And we continue on forth on our grand
Ironically-
adventure.
Ironically, you actually see the two kids are dressed up like pirates.
I love you too.
Well, actually, Astrid looks more like a cowboy than a pirate.
Hey, Daddy's girl. All right,
That made me
let's
think
do
of
this.
Harley Quinn.
Not
Look
entirely
at that.
how much wind we have right
I
now,
don't know.
but
Some random Pokemon I met.
All right, start firing at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
As you watch, as you feel the wind begin to build up from the combined efforts of Bean and Masai. I mean, of Nit.
Yeah. Working in
I'm about to
tandem
say,
to propel
Matt
us.
ain't doing nothing.
Masai's steering
Well-
the ship.
Hey, he's steering. We're
yeah.
propelling.
I just
We're on the
wish
gas,
I
he's
could
on the
actually have
wheel.
a I wish I had a model of this. This would be actually a lot of fun.
Right.
So that I
You
can
have a
actually push
picture?
position everybody on the thing.
Right, it's like
You
a
have
pontoon
picture,
boat.
just,
It's
like,
gonna when we hit
Slap
corners,
it
the
on
whole
the
side
picture.
of it's gonna lift out of the sand.
No, like a physical version of like a physical model. So I can put these guys,
Oh.
put the figures on them
Yeah.
instead of a picture.
But in the meantime, we are propelling ourselves through this mighty land.
Well, this
Now, navigator, what direction should we be heading?
as he also pulls out a compass. Okay, so that way's north. For now, let's turn to the port side.
Port side. Yar. Yar, we'd be heading in the right direction now.
Oh wait, I'm red. I got it wrong. We need to go. We actually needed to go starboard.
Yars slaps the wheel and flips it around.
Tokyo drifts it basically. With how much force we're using.
If you guys get tired, don't be afraid to say so.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Clarence the Clam Pearl. It.
So,
At least he's not a pistol fish.
You really need to get that soot out.
That's not soot. That's actually me coughing in real life. That's allergies.
I know. I know.
He's making jokes about it, Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yo.
I just got hit with an overdose of air freshener.
You're not supposed to put the thing in front of you.
No, someone used way too much.
You put one of
Okay.
the automatic sprayers at face level.
No, they sprayed way too much and it stayed in the air.
Yeah.
Anyway, pretty much as he looks at the map. Okay. My guess is we may have came out, judging from our door engine orientation, we may have came out about here on the map. So slowly adjust our course, leading a little more to the port side. As you pretty much as you guys are sifting through the sand, you wind up seeing. Eventually, you guys come across something in the middle of the desert.
Oh.
A great pyramid.
Sorry, I just realized again I didn't get butter.
Ooh.
Butter. Butter.
Guys, watch out. It might have TNT in it. I don't know why, but I have a feeling.
Oh, can you bring me soda, hun?
Just as you say that, that's when a sandstorm starts to whip up.
Oh, sandstorm, take cover.
You guys take cover. I don't care.
I don't have to take cover. I'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that you know, you're the captain. I can't
Yeah.
reach the steering wheel.
Oh boy.
Okay. I'm not going to be able to see anyways.
Where's my weather chart?
Miles.
Explains the weathers.
Oh, weather chart.
Great. Now it's going to explain there's some kind of ice storm that can happen here too.
That's if someone decides. That's only if someone summons one.
Weather. The moves change the weather from where info. See page 58. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Sandstorm weather. Deal one damage to all non-rock, ground, or steel type on the field at the end of this round. Increase 2 points of special defense for all rock Pokemon in the field. Moves that will completely heal with sunny weather will only restore 1 HP instead. Sucks that I'm not a rock type. I don't get any defense boost.
Like you hear the wind howling. Oh boy.
what is it?
You realize there's a sandstorm hitting us, right?
Hasn't really clicked yet. Okay, now it's clicked.
And well,
Can
there's a
Nick-
giant pyramid
Nick
literally
kinda-
right next to us, so at least we have a landmark, but we may have to wait till the storm clears.
Can
All
Ned
right.
just coat himself in ice?
No, it will still deal 1
Legitimately
damage to
lay
you.
down.
It will
Lay
just deal
down
1
and
damage
coat.
to you still.
Quick, someone throw the anchor overboard.
I can just drag you guys over to the pyramid, and you guys can camp out in there.
To the pyramid!
All right, you got this. You got this, Doug.
All right. Ugh, not gonna be as fast as you, but a little bit faster. As he just attaches a rope to the sail, not the sail, but like the
Anchor. Like he's the impromptu
No,
anchor.
he just takes the anchor on it. He
For the
grabs
sail.
the anchor. He grabs the anchor and he just starts walking, and it's slower than his normal walking speed because it's an entire ship. But it's he's moving. Wait, would it be a little bit slower because he is encumbered, but like at the same time his speed's boosted? I'm assuming so. Oh, what are we over here reading? Sorry.
So, get a page. Go, page 58. Weather conditions and whatnot. Fog reduces visibility and makes enemies harder to locate. Pretty much a sandstorm pretty much has broken out.
Yeah. Which means that all of you guys, if you are in the thing, you would take 1 damage.
Though they are wearing gear to help give them some resistance, so it's only slowing down the damage taken.
Right, slowing
Yeah.
down the damage intake.
The only people who are not being affected are me and Masad. Because Masad's part steel, so it doesn't affect him.
Only reason it would affect it, only thing it would really do was make him really dirty.
Yeah.
At least my one eye is covered.
Into the pyramids! I'd rather us not be trapped out here in the storm.
I'll go in there with you guys because I don't think anything's gonna creep up and steal this thing, especially in this weather.
Now, definitely have to buckle it down, though.
Let's pull that sail down.
Hold up, I'll anchor it. As he grabs onto it with one hand and just digs a little bit and then just like puts it down in the hole and like covers it up with sand.
Hope you don't forget where that is.
I'll just dig until I hit my head. Plus, there's a rope attached to it, so.
And you'll probably mistake the rope for a worm or something.
If I think that's a worm, I think you need to get. I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, let's go into the pyramid because if I say it, something's gonna happen.
And you all enter the pyramid. Tune in. I think this would be a good spot to end it.
Yep. Tune in next time where something happens. I guess.
Tune in next time when we're not traveling.
Traveling to the pyramid. As sand pirates.
Oh, now Nit needs to draw that.
What?
The whole
The-
crew dressed up like sand pirates.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be a bit because I am.
Am I going to end it here?
Wiped. Alright.
Thanks for coming
I'll
out,
see-
everybody.
You're welcome. Got to be here.